What's going on, everybody? We are in the darkness once again, recording this morning. It's your friend Will, the regular memory lapse guy, and we got a fun one today. Hopefully you saw some of this on stream or you checked out the VODs, but it's time to record it for YouTube. This is a Temur Nexus deck using Wilderness Reclamation. This list came from Autumn Burchett, who you should follow on Twitch, Autumn Lily. You know, if you're interested in Standard, if you're interested in Modern or Legacy, Autumn plays it all, so go check that out. And, you know, follow and be nice, because this deck is dope. So this is like super all-in on the Nexus combo, winning with Expansion Explosion. And this list goes all the way into playing 4 Precognitive Perceptions. And instead of Fogs, we're playing Uncomfortable Chills in the main for additional cantripping. Then in the sideboard we've got Negate, Root Snare to the matchups where we need more Fogs, Frilled Mystics, and then I didn't really see the rest of the sideboard. I only saw 10, so I put in random stuff. The deck is really tight. It's pretty hard to sideboard in more than 3 or 4 cards. And honestly, from the matches we played yesterday, we barely needed to sideboard at all. So let's just jump right into traditional constructed. You can see we're running it up here. Slowly climbing back to 120k range that we want to be in. It was not nearly enough, to be honest. Just so many good cards in this set. Or at least so many cards that felt good. The way it shakes out, there might only be a few, but a lot of fun cards that we wanted to have. Alright, and yeah, we can keep this. I mean, we have everything we want. We have a search into a reclamation. We're missing a piece of ramp, but this is going to be some kind of goblin combo deck. But unless they like really combo us out, the pattern that we're looking for here is to play Wilderness Reclamation, untap, play Precognitive Perception, and jeez, that was a lot of damage though. So if they have more of these, we were gonna die pretty quickly. So they're using this as a spectacle enabler. Alright, so they're living off the top of their deck, but this is a nice clock for them. Ooh, that's a sick draw though. That 3 life is effectively buying us at least a turn. I think we actually just want to draw land here, yeah. You just said stop. This is the one shitty thing about playing this deck, is you have to manually set the stop every turn. And let's just cycle one of these now for the draw. And we'll cycle the other on their turn in case we can actually make use of it. I think we're still going to cycle this on the end of their turn. Alright, these are these are quite good for us. I guess we're just going to play double gift this turn. And we'll just cast Anticipate on their turn. And then we'll main phase a Precog Perception. Hopefully we'll hit a Nexus in there and we can start going off. Alright, well let's just take 3 cards here. Alright, there we go. So the way this works... Alright, just remember to set the stop here. So we precog. And we can actually just take all 3 of these. And then as we go into the end step, trigger goes on the stack, we float blue blue, resolve the trigger, resolve their trigger. Alright, resolve our trigger, and then we Nexus. And because we have the stop here, we have to like click resolve and stuff. Now here's the trick though, for when you're playing this deck. This little graphic is going to persist into your next turn, but it will not give you the stop, so you have to manually reset it. I lost games. I didn't lose matches, but I lost individual games because of this, or I came very close to losing them because of this, because I ended up giving a turn back over to my opponent. It was really annoying. So make sure you reset your stop. So we can precog first. Ooh, extra Wilderness Reclamation is pretty good. This card's very good in multiples. In fact, we'll just play it because we get it for free, basically. And it almost enables us to kill them this turn. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we can find one more Nexus, we can kill them next turn. Alright, so put both in the stack. Let one resolve. Let's search. Take Nexus. Easy peasy. Don't forget to float. Yep. So then we float the mana through, resolve the second trigger, play Nexus. We can even get another Azcanta activation there, untap, and we get to kill them. So, yeah, pretty easy. Into this deck, maybe we do want some number of negates. The chills, I think, will be fine. So we can side out, we can even side out 1 chill. And I think I just take out like 1 each. This is going to potentially save us 3 damage. Just do it like that. You can see like the precognitive perceptions are extremely strong when you play them in combination with the Wilderness Reclamation. Damn, I almost want to keep this because the double Gift of Fate. We are 26 land deck. But if we miss, we're just going to get run over, so... Honestly, kind of impressed with what this guy enables. I guess we need to get this going right away. This growth spiral will be fine in later turns. Okay. They hit it for 2. We're never throwing one of these away. This is just how we win the game, so. We go back up to 12. Back down to 9. Risk factor. Alright. That's bad. That's scary. Ugh. And they just immediately drew another 4-ball there. Well, if we can survive this turn, we have chill to prevent some damage. So they, but they're very likely to have between this and this. I mean, we have to give it to them. They would need to brick fairly hard here to give us a chance. All they need is shock. Yep. And they found more than they needed. Alright. Fair enough. Them on the play. Probably need multiple gifts. Or we need them not to have like their goblin persistent source of damage. Yeah, Gruul Spellbreaker would be a good sideboard card for matches like that. I think giving you Hexproof on your turn. Alright, so we're gonna have to keep this, and we're just gonna have to assume we're gonna draw land. We have 26. But double gift into Reclamation with a negate. I think we have to hope this is good enough. Alright, we even get to like draw to it here. Bingo. Yeah, let's just gain the life and ramp. We'll win really quickly. But under this way, we can hold up negate if they have something like, I don't know. Ooh, gutter snake. Alright, so that puts the pressure on us. So I think we're reclaiming this turn, and then we're gonna perception next turn and just try to go off. We're at a healthy life total, so we can take a couple hits from this gutter snipe. Jeez. They're stacking up the triggers. And now they like skewer us probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So No, I can't do both. Okay. Alright, yeah, we have enough. Just making sure. Oh, I accidentally put it into full control. I guess we don't want any of these. Need to find Nexus. Yep. Ooh, very lucky. So now we can do the thing we want to do. Just gift up a land. Precog. No, thank you. So we're probably not going to have any more turns here. But we can kind of just say, do your worst, right? I mean, is it best just to kill a gutter snipe here? I think so. This double trigger is like the scariest thing. So we can go to our end step, stack the trigger, red, red. Resolve the trigger. We want to leave ourselves with Growth Spiral and Uncomfortable Chill mana. So, we need to have 1, 2. So we can do this for red, red. So this is a 7, 8, 9. So we can Explosion 1 for 5. We can probably get greedy and go to 6. So I'm sure we're going to draw a land here. We just need the influx of cards. Alright, so we survived. That was kind of a bad 6, though. We're going to get another one off chill. We get to flip our search next turn, though. So as long as they don't kill us from 17. Looks like they don't want to play. Alright. So burn deck down. And I think you can see, like, the power of that enchantment. It's kind of nutty. Kind of like, maybe ban-worthy. Or at least, like, respect-worthy. So, like, my theory here is that, that WotC will give it a couple weeks. We haven't had any big events yet. You know, the set just came out over the weekend in paper. So it's really just a question of if people can respect it to the point of making it not matter. My guess is, like, you probably can't. This deck will just keep adapting, and different color combinations of it will exist, and there'll be some sideboard cards that are good against, like, this build, but some sideboard cards that maybe aren't so good against, like, a different type of build. So I'm pretty concerned. Color me alarmed. Essentially get to play Turbo Fog without the fogs, so you don't have to get to like 8 mana to win. So So decks like this, we can kind of just ignore them. Just nice. And just race them, and now we have enough mana that if we just find our enchantment, we can start trying to go off. We can get a nice little explosion. Plus we get to bring in the fogs. Here if they just hit us for 3, it's like we just got a nice little time walk. I guess the only thing we have to worry about is that they have Night of Autumn. Alright, let's anticipate. Bingo. If we draw land, I think we can even take another turn right away. Yeah, pay 4, float 2, untap, have 6. So we gotta stack the trigger. So now here's one where I think it's pretty unlikely that we're going to continue the loop, and so the best thing to do is just use it as a chance to start burning them down and reload. Ooh, Precog changes things a little bit. We definitely want land. We want 1 land. I don't think we want another. Or at least, yeah, we don't want to opt into another. So if we do a little fireball here, we can float 2, untap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could do 1 for 5. I guess we do that. Take out the Amara. Ooh, draw a lot of nothing. But these anticipates will help us dig, so we just have to survive this turn. So we get to see 6 more cards. Chill's a nice one. So let's take double chill. Alright, well we're down to 37 cards. We're slowly digging through the deck. Oh, these chills are necessary now. Slight downside of 26 land here. But at least we only take 2, 4, No, just 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, looks like we're doing it again. We have 2 draw steps here. We do really need to hit something. It's kind of something. So now if we draw another explosion, I think we can get them from 24 here. Growth spiral. Ooh, can we get them? Oh, I think we have to, because we're dead either way, right? But I think we have enough. So. Oh shoot, I didn't go to my end step yet. You have to actually enter the end step, stack the triggers. Alright, resolve the first one. So right here you can see exactly why this should probably be banned. This is not the type of thing I think that is intended for, as far as play patterns and standard magic design. Don't think they go into designing a set saying people are going to float 3 levels of mana through their end step and it's going to be great. That only gave me 1. Alright, so let's do a quick count. 18, 20, 33. So we can hit him for 29. And let's hope it's enough. Let's hope they have no way to gain life here. They don't. Got him. And a flourish of cards is our reward. I think all we want in this matchup is probably Root Snares. So I'm going to do similar, like go -1, -1, -1. Just bring in the 3 Root Snares. And that's it. This match is already pretty easy. All but their like fastest draws. And now we're adding in 3 more fog-like effects. Essentially just 3 more time walks. I have to imagine they have something that'll answer the Wilderness Reclamation in the sideboard here. But yeah, we keep... Oh, they gave us the play. That's weird. It's a little unusual. I mean, how anemic does that look, right? Turn 1, 1, 1. I mean, the lifelink actually matters to a certain degree, but we can also just use Explosion, an arbitrarily large one, just to mill them out. So the life, in the end, doesn't matter. Graveyard. Alright, just gonna try to flip this as quickly as possible. If we hit land off Growth Spiral, we get to go Spiral into Spiral, which will be super sick. Cool. More 1/1s. I don't do too much. They didn't even attack with this one. That's kind of funny. Oh, maybe they're going to convoke something out here. Elephant? Loxodon? Conclave Tribunal. They still could have attacked with that one. Brick. Okay. Two, three, four, five, six. We can take those. I think we want to do Anticipate and Grow Spiral here if we can. Promote a couple tokens, but they're still within chill range. Ooh. This is kind of a tough call between Wilderness Reclamation and Nexus. Or another chill. I guess we take another chill. And then we spiral. And we brick. But at least we drew a mana source. So now we're in a spot where if they have Tristani, it's going to get a little tricky because the chills give us not quite enough damage reduction. Still, this is smart, pushing this one to 3. So now they're guaranteed to get 1 damage through. If these precogs are kind to us, we're going to be fine. So I think we do still need 1 more land to be able to precog into Nexus. Yep. Okay. I guess we should do it. This is so frustrating for these fair decks. It's like, wait, why are they getting to use all their mana twice? This is not what I signed up for. Alright, we're back to chilling, but we ramped it quite a bit. We got another Reclamation to play. Our deck is a little bit smaller. And we basically have 3 time walks here. We just have to use them 1 draw step at a time. They're at 1 card in hand. So now we're going to take 2-3 damage here. These are some very cold boys. Yeah, this emblem doesn't even do much for him. We've gone through all 3 of our precogs, so that's a problem. We actually could lose this one. We need to hit an explosion really badly. But we're drawing 2 a turn. Intermittently. Another land. More root snares are out. Okay. So we are making 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana around. 12 mana times 3 is 36. They're at 32. If they have any kind of instant speed life gain, which I think is unlikely. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is exactly 32. So I guess we just go for it. So this is going to burn one of my timeouts, or is it going to take the turn away from me? Okay, good. Yeah, and we just didn't want to mill ourselves there, so got him. Yeah, making 36 mana is a lot. And so that's an easy 2-0. I guess we'll do one more. We'll do one more and then we'll go refill our coffee. Yeah, so I think these creature decks are going to have a really hard time handling decks like this. It seems really hard to actually put enough pressure on them, on the Temur decks or on the Nexus decks. Oh, this is a good start. So look at this. Maybe I speak too soon. If they curve nicely with this, without us having main deck fogs, this could be a lot of damage. But if we find our enchant, I think they're in trouble. That's a smart main deck inclusion right there. I think we have to just play it actually and see if they'll crack their Bronson to save us the 3 damage. Oh right, they can always attack first. Oh, they're only allowed us to do this 1 or 2 times. Before they realize the errors of their ways. Yep. Gift 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gift puts us to 8. But if they have any creature 3 power or more, then the Pelt Collector gets us. Okay, we survive at 1, but we miss land. Alright, concede. We definitely want Root Snares. Uncomfortable Chill is probably not that good here. But I guess we still keep it. I went to go refill the coffee. Guess we'll keep this. Yeah, this could be a tough one if there's draws are that strong. But we're gonna gift into Perception. So how much are we taking next turn? 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, potentially 12. Looks like we have to pre-public here. That 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wilderness Reclamation. Growth Spiral. 7. But now we have to hit like crazy good. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So we can flip 14. We need 7 of that for a Nexus, which gives us 7. So that means we can explosion for 3. We can explosion for more if we're willing to settle for a fog. So I guess we'll do that. Yeah. So let's leave up fog mana. So 9, 12, and a little explosion for 8. Just their face. And this way, if we hit fog plus another explosion, we can kill them next turn. Discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, we might actually be fine here. Yep. That card doesn't really matter. Let's gift a land and perception. And then we'll Nexus in our end step. Don't think we need any of those. I think we got them, boys. Huh, so the best way to do this here Ichi. Alright, so we Nexus, let it resolve, and then we look again. Just take this out of our deck, it's fine. I think we can just kill them with this expansion now. We're gonna need to float mana. Alright. So we get to go to game 3 here. No changes. Yeah, no changes, I think. Just want the Root Snares and that's it. This is a little slow, but our opponent mulliganed. And he kind of has all the pieces. Or they double mold. So this might be a little freebie for us. It's just saying good game already. Not necessarily. This checkland bonanza is going to make it easy for them to kind of get back in it. Ooh, that's not a good sign for them. Thankfully, we have double reclamation. Their start might be just slow enough to make this work. Hmm. 3-6. Actually, maybe not. We might just lose here. I think we just needed one land to help these unlock. So, if we gain 3 to go to 14, we take 11. Yeah, maybe we should have mulliganed. So they just immediately kill us, we lose. Yep. Alright, yeah, we should have mulliganed. We totally cost ourselves that game. This is a little bit of the downside of, again, playing all of these check lands. Is, I don't know, I think we did need to probably keep that hand. But sad we took that loss, because that felt like kind of a layup matchup. But that one, game 1 they were so fast, and game 3 we made a big mistake. But game 2 was a nice hard-fought victory. So yeah, that's it for this one, 54 minutes. It's not the fastest deck, but it's very good. Yeah, so we'll be back soon with part 2, finishing this run. So look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. You know, leave your post below, and follow the Twitch channel as well. And we'll be back again soon.